Have you ever noticed that you perceive things others don't seem to register? Or felt aware of patterns that never quite become part of the conversation? It's not a dramatic feeling. It's a quiet observation, a steady background hum. You move through your days. You go to work. You complete your tasks. You talk with people. On the surface, everything is functioning just as it should. There are deadlines to meet, errands to run, conversations to have. You are present, engaged in the world that everyone sees and agrees upon, the tangible world. The world of schedules, objectives, and visible progress. Nothing feels broken. There's no crisis, no urgent need for change. You are a part of it all, playing your role, moving through the routines of a normal life. And yet, alongside all of this, you are aware of something more. Subtleties, the timing of a glance, the shift in a room's atmosphere when someone enters. You notice the space between words, the unspoken intentions that guide actions. It's like seeing the architecture beneath the finished building. You don't search for it. It simply presents itself to you. You see how different pieces connect, how past events create quiet echoes in the present. These perceptions are as real to you as the desk you sit at or the cup you hold, but they remain yours, an unspoken layer of experience that coexists with the shared, visible world. Slowly, you begin to feel a kind of friction. It's not a conflict, not an argument. It's a gentle, persistent gap between what you perceive and what is acknowledged. You find yourself in meetings where the only focus is the final outcome, while the process, the intention behind the work, is completely overlooked. You have conversations that stay on the surface, moving from one topic to the next, never touching the underlying currents that you feel so clearly. You see how the timing of a decision is more important than the decision itself, yet no one else seems to register it. Your perception doesn't align with the common narrative. Not that one is right and the other is wrong. They just operate on different frequencies. The old explanations you might have used no longer bring comfort. The idea that everyone must see this eventually. The hope that the unspoken will finally be brought into the light. You realize these things may never come up. The conversation may never deepen. The focus may remain on the surface, and for most, that is enough. This isn't a failing on their part. It's just a difference in awareness, and you are left holding a perception that has no external place to land. So what do you do with this awareness? This is where the real work begins, the internal process. It's a quiet, solitary journey. You start to question if every perception even needs expression. Is it necessary to translate what you see into words for others? You experiment with restraint. You choose silence, not as a way of hiding, but as a way of preserving the accuracy of what you perceive. You notice that when you try to explain these subtle dynamics, the words fall short. They reduce the complexity. They distort the truth. The translation breaks the very thing you are trying to share. In this quiet space, you learn something profound. Your perception doesn't require validation from others to be real. It functions on its own. It guides your small actions, your choices, your way of being in the world, even without being named. You find a new kind of stability in this. You discover that creating distance, by not forcing your perception onto others, doesn't break your connection to them. In many ways, it stabilizes it. You can participate in the surface-level conversations. You can engage with the shared, visible world, while simultaneously holding your own, deeper understanding. You are not separate. You are simply operating with more information. There is a strength in this quiet observation, a clarity that doesn't need to announce itself. Then you begin to notice. It's not a sudden revelation, but a slow, unfolding recognition. You see others who seem to operate in a similar way. You can't be sure, of course. It's just a feeling, an observation. They are not people you necessarily know well. They might be in different departments at work, in different cities, in entirely different walks of life. There is no group, no organization, no shared identity. They are simply individuals, scattered and unconnected. Yet you notice a strange and beautiful coordination in their actions. They move with a sense of timing that seems to align with yours and with each other's without any direct communication. They will pause when a pause is needed. They will act at just the right moment. They will create space where it is required. It's as if you are all responding to the same unseen rhythm, the same invisible currents. You understand that this coordination doesn't come from planning or strategy. It arises from a shared quality of perception. You realize that deep alignment does not require proximity or discussion. It happens organically through a shared awareness of the patterns that others do not see. And so you continue. You move through your world much as you did before. The daily routines, the work, the interactions, they all continue. But something fundamental within you has shifted. There is less need to explain yourself, less urgency to have your perception validated. A quiet trust has taken its place. A trust in what you see, in what you know, even when it remains invisible to those around you. You accept the distance between your perception and the common view. It no longer feels like a gap to be bridged, but simply a space to be held. You know what is happening on a deeper level. You can see the patterns, feel the shifts, and sense the quiet coordination playing out across time and space. And you know you are not alone in this awareness. This awareness does not separate you. It positions you.